Train network? Who needs them? Just built everything. If you had trains, you wouldn't be able to see the marvel of engineering. You just see some hunk of metal moving all over the place. Whereas if you had belts, you can see each individual thing being moved. See, now that's amazing. Oh wait, I have coal over here. Completely forgot about that. So with our experiment with the stone bricks before, we didn't really learn anything. I'm sure it helps, but we didn't learn by what extent it helps. And we did learn that we still have to have the walls regardless. So I don't know. Should we put it down? I kind of want to save this because we are going to need this for our purple science stuff for the electric furnaces, which we could possibly start making now. Oh, that's this. So we'll think on that. You can't have too much of engineering marvel, excuse me. That's a sign that you just don't have enough. Okay. I don't think you understand. Not yet. You need to keep going. Make our blueprint here. I don't think I'm not sure I'll use it, but might as well grab it. Already go insane. Well, see, the trick of it is that you just need to keep going. Okay? So right now you think you're insane, but if you make yourself more insane, you get to the point where you're sane again. So, just keep at it. There's a method to your madness, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Then again, I wouldn't know because I'm obviously the most sane person you've ever met. Hey, we have a lot of ammo now. That's nice. Let's convert all of that. We need copper. We have the steel. And now we're basically out of steel. So everything's looking more and more bare. All right. So what's our next big objective? We have blue science. It's making. A little slow, but it's making. We don't need military science. We're gonna need this, which will require some rails, electric furnaces, and productivity modules. Oh no, productivity modules. So these 4 red circuit buildings that we have right now are doing okay. We're kind of keeping ahead, but that's not gonna last very long because we're gonna need productivity modules, which require 5 each, and that's gonna be 1 per. And then we're gonna need speed modules for the rockets, and then we need to do these. And we don't have enough steel. Not even close. All right. Yeah. I'm sure we're in a good spot. Sounds about right. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually start mining out the rest of this. That way we'll have a little bit more room to work with. I could also mine out this a little bit more as well. Down here should be more iron, and down here should be more copper. So that'll help us out a little bit as well. This is backed up. Why? We just cleared it out. Backed up because it's not fast enough. I see. Okay, so with this, we should make more plastic again. And we do need this happening because we'll need the plastic for our load-density structures that I will be making shortly. How many robot frames do we have? We have 19. Let's make that into construction robots. Then, okay, I'm going to procrastinate until that's done. Let's see what else we need to do. This is going. We could make it go faster, but I don't think we need to. This is a good amount already for everything that we're going to need for our electric furnaces, I believe. It's not everything, but it's a good amount. And we're continuing to make more. All of this is going to be made into rails. We need 30 rails per production science, and each rail costs 1 stone. That's 15 stone per production science, and we're gonna need a lot of that. So I'd get started, but we need the steel plates. Oh boy. Steel is definitely our main problem right now, I think. I mean, everything else is also a problem, but steel is probably the #1 spot here. Because very soon it's gonna be all gone. Is there anything we can use our oil for? We have a lot of it. Basically, the oil is only for batteries and for plastic. Okay, while we're waiting, let's see if we can set up a sulfur production barrel point. I already made the barrels for this because we had assumed that we were going to use it for our oil, but we ended up finding a nice oil setup. Let's go grab those barrels. It's not a lot, but it's a good starting point. And then let's see. How much sulfur do we use per uranium? I don't think it's that much, right? It's only 1 per. Oh wow, that's not a lot at all. I thought it was like 5 or 10. Interesting. Okay, so we just finished this. So let's get this going. So another 100. This is the first time in a long time that I've had purple before yellow. That's somewhat amusing to me. I was concerned there. I didn't notice the shadow. I'm like, what's on my belt? All right. Still good here. Still good here. That was very concerning. I'm like, where did I put all of my science? I know I had a good amount. Okay. So now we have about 50 construction robots. That's real nice. Let's put down our roboport here. And then let's put down our turrets. I'm gonna save the game. Where are you guys going? Oh, okay. All right, let's see this go. This could be a huge problem if a lot of these hold multiple biters at once. We're prepared. We have 6 turrets. That's a lot, right? But fortunately, for whatever reason, this area didn't seem to have too many biters when we were checking it last time. Not like to the north. Keep at it, guys. Yeah, no fusion. It would help out. Laser defense. I mean, we're still dealing with medium biters, so it's still manageable for now, at least. Medium biter. The dust, real quick. Yeah, this is nice. Really should probably just continue doing this over and over and over again. Makes it look like I'm doing something. I really hope I run into a large cavern here. That'll save me a lot of trouble with the mining. You're gonna need to make some more walls soon. Sub 100. Look at my wall. That's very rude. So don't kill me. That's also very rude. The acid is a big problem in the mines. Okay, let's start over here a little bit. Robots are amazing, guys. We'll leave home without them. All right, so after we're done with all this, the plan is to get the low density structure made. And then I guess also anything that we need for purple science. Wasn't completely sure about it before, but I'm 100% positive that we will never get to what we need in the shop. But I should not rely on coins at all. I really should just use the coins for whatever I can buy now. There's just nothing that we need. I guess firearm pistols we could buy, but they're very expensive. Some bricks, maybe. And landfills. Those are really our only choices here. And even after all this mining, we only have 3k coins. I think it's mainly because we're using robots now to mine. That was before I was getting around 500 coins per 100 walls used. We were using walls pretty quickly, so the ratio hasn't held up since we started using robots. Sell the oil. Where am I gonna sell it? Huh? These vending machines don't know what oil's worth. We found a cavern, so that does save us a little bit of mining. That's nice. I'm gonna move everything up now. We're pretty far down here. Reason to have everything so far back when it's easily moved. Okay, well, let's continue. Only issue that I'm kind of scared of with all this mining is that we are advancing the evolution of the biters. last evolution was around, what was it, 18k, 18.7k, something like that. Saved it. We saved it. So I don't know when to expect biters. Technically, all we've seen so far are 4 evolutions. We've seen biters. We've seen, I guess biters doesn't count really. That's probably default. We've seen spitters. We've seen medium biters and medium spitters. So that's 3, I guess. And that's 3 in 18. So going by that, maybe the next one's around 24k. Who knows? If it's 24k, then you know it shouldn't be that bad. We should be plenty ready for anything that comes up for when big biters are on the scene. But it's before that, I don't know. But I mean, then again, we can always be careful. Once they show up, we can start finding, or we can start making laser turrets and bringing those with us. We already have the power along with us since we're using the robots, so it won't be that bad. And we're not going to have it going all the time. So it's not really going to be that much of an electricity issue and cope for the short burst that we're using. We'll be fine. Probably should be doing that now, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I think that'd be a lot cheaper than using all this ammo. Alright, so we mined all of this. Let's move everything over. And we're just gonna cut across here and mine all this. And then, again, cut across over here and mine all that. We are not making anything. We should probably do that. At least something. Advanced circuits, anything. What could we be making? Or blue science. Let's do that. There you go. Ooh, we have 70 more flying robot frames. I could make more robots out of that. I feel like we're barely using what we are already, but I'm just not thinking big enough, I guess. So let's get 100 robots in. See how this works. This is still making, actually. Man, these take a long time to make. Maybe I should make some logistic bots with this. And we could have possibly added a logistic network here. Because we are going to need it eventually, thanks to our spaghetti. But that's fine. I think we'll always need construction robots as well. Okay, let's get a light over here. All right, let's see it. It's beautiful. Oh no. Okay, and we are officially out of walls, and somehow I managed to save that, surprisingly. Let's go make some more walls. Fortunately, we have bricks already. So probably didn't need to make that many. So let's try that again. Let's make 200. Oh yeah, I wanted to make laser turrets. Let's do that. We don't have the science for it right now. Let's get that up and running. Be here somewhere. Laser turrets are going to help us out with our ammo. 6 laser turrets to replace these guys, I think will be a huge boost in power, and it's also going to be a huge cost saver as well, I think. Power-wise, we're doing okay. It definitely is going to probably max out our power whenever we're using them, but it's going to be in small bursts. So hopefully it'll be fine. I'm scared to do this though, having this max mining, because as you saw over there, we had 2 cave-ins right away. Dangerous. Dangerous to have all this power. I think this is a good amount of bots. Probably too many. Any more than this, I'll be stretched a little too thin, I think. Unless I can figure out some way to put up walls after they're done making. Well, I don't think so. I don't think it'd be fast enough either. I don't think that's our solution. I think I do have to babysit everything, which makes it unviable to just mass click everything, you know? So I think what they did here is, I think they coded around the starting point for there not to be too many biters. Because here, I'm just not running into too many. But over here, we were running into some like every other bit. And that would make sense. If you ran into biters at the very beginning with no weapons, it'd be problematic. Who knows? Maybe it's just imagination. We're just gonna mine all this section here and then call this part done. And we'll move over to the left. And after that, we'll have the joy of fixing all of our walls that we put down. Then building things. It's been a while since we did that. So in terms of things that we need to build, we're going to need to build productivity modules. We're going to need to build electric furnaces. We're going to need to build load density structures. We're going to need to build rails. We're going to need to culminate those into a science assembly machine. But once we get all those done, I mean, that's basically everything that we need until endgame, which is just rocket parts. Because again, you know, our primary focus is just to make science. As long as we have the science for the research to make the rockets, that's all we're looking for. Once we get to that point, you know, we don't need any more resources. But that is still a long way off. Technically, we could even calculate how many resources we need left to mine. That'd be interesting to know. I wonder if there's a mod out there that calculates raw resources for science left needed by your key or something. Right. That's, I guess, all done. Since this here, I've decided I'm going to continue on a little bit more. It's already set up. We barely used this area, so let's keep going. Should keep an eye on this though. We're at 20.8k now. That went a lot faster than I thought, actually. If I am right and the next evolution point is 24k, then yeah, we don't have too much more to go. Lasers are finished. So you can see we just have the utility science pack, and then oh, let's finish this actually. Let's use the Q thing. We've never actually used this. Let's see. Want that. We'll probably want this in the future. What else do we want? Laser turrets need military science. No. Okay, so I guess that's our next thing that we should be making in our inventory, just military science. We did use up all of our ammo though for what we need for that, so that sucks. That's a bummer. Need to make more grenades. Let's go start on all that. Sooner we get laser turrets, the more comfortable I am with the evolution, which means the more comfortable I am with mining. And iron. Hey, that's looking up. That's looking pretty good. Like that. It looks like we need some copper. Look how fast that comes in. And then we'll need steel. And steel is ever needed. Make sure we got more coming in. Well, there goes all of our surplus of iron. It's all in here now. Yeah, we need to start mining this pretty soon, or coming up here and mining more iron there. Copper we're fine on, even though we're not making literally any, I guess, because we have all these chests worth of copper. That will go pretty fast once we start doing low density structures, but for now, we're good. All right, so make sure these are still going. This is still going, surprisingly. D. What is saying that I can only make 12 of? I don't have the coal. No, Stone bricks? Stone bricks. No, the stone bricks are for the walls. I already have walls. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the game wants me to have to make more of this. We have coal. We have stone bricks. We have iron. We have copper. It's the steel. We figured this out earlier and I completely forgot about it. There we go. We need 100 for the laser turrets, I believe. 200. Oh no. But that makes 2 of each. Okay, so that's fine. Gonna need a little bit more. It's 82, 87, 92, 97, 100. Okay. I could use these to slow it down a little bit, or to speed it up a little bit, but I would like to keep these because we're going to continue to mine a little bit. So Of our excess stuff. Oh boy. I'm a big dummy. Completely forgot. Completely forgot about this. Yikes. That's a lot of time that we haven't been making red circuits. I was wondering why this was going so slow. Every time I looked over here, it's like, yeah, okay, you know, that's some. Not a lot. Not a lot. Yikes. Alright. Okay, stop this. I don't need this anymore. And I need to connect this up, really. Just so I don't have this happen again. But I want to use all these up. So hopefully I'll remember next time. Alright, it's time to go check on our other mine and bring stuff down again. Namely the iron. Wow, I got kind of lucky here. That we came over here before our power ran out. Really? These are stack inserters. We really need to increase the stack count. Because it's not cutting it. So we have our sulfuric acid. We can bring that and start mining some uranium. Could do that right here, actually. So many things. I get sidetracked way too easily in this game. Where did I put our stuff? Uh-oh. Okay, so let's head over here. And we'll mine a little bit of uranium. We'll start it off. Fortunately for us, there's actually pure uranium on all these. Well, some of these. Shoot, we got rid of all our walls. Oh, so one thing after another. All right. Put in this back town. I didn't believe. Or I did believe, actually. But we didn't have any walls to save it. No automation and circuit ones yet. Nice. Although my game is significantly easier than yours, it makes me feel good that I'm ahead of you. Because I'm feeling quite slow myself. I mean, you don't have to say that. Just make me feel, let me feel good, okay? That's next decade. That's optimistic. Good for you. It's nice to have dreams. Well, I wish you the best. Good luck. Okay, let's pick up our walls so we can finally move stuff around. And then we're gonna have to figure out how barrels work. I haven't really ever used barrels. So we'll have to make sure I can do it properly. Okay, this here. We'll just have the 6 here, mining. And we'll connect these. These connected to that, which will empty. And I believe this will work. I sure hope so. I'm a little scared that I'm gonna lose things, lose sulfuric acid, but I think this should work out. Go pick up our barrels. Ten should be enough. 10 is like, I think these are 20 each. Is that right? That's 50 each. Okay, yeah. So that's 500. I think that's more than enough for now. Okay, I'm just gonna put 1 in here. Okay, I'm gonna put 9 in there, and we'll see how this goes. Still have some loaders. Might as well use them. Why does this not have acid in it? I need a lot more to prime it. Huh. Interesting. Alright, we'll put them in there. I don't understand fluid dynamics in this game at all. I thought pipes shared. I know this is the old way of how liquid worked, but I thought pipes shared all of the liquid equally. So I thought that even though it's not a lot, they should all get some acid in there. Alright, well that should be good. We'll run out of sulfuric acid before we run out of uranium. So we'll be back later. Now let's just dump all the rest of our sulfuric acid. That's using up a lot more than I thought. That's right. Okay. The reason I wasn't making more is because I didn't have the barrels, but I completely forgot that I get the barrels right back right away. So I can just get the barrels now. Good call. I didn't want to spend more steel on barrels at the moment, but they are. Yeah, no idea. I would have expected the 30 or the 50 or so barrels that I put into here, that all of these would be full. That's not the case. No idea how fluid dynamics work. Alright, let's go Gab. Let's go these barrels back. So next time we need more, we can just take them, put them in the over there, and be done with it. They have a buffer of 900 acid in total. Oh, okay. Interesting. It is 1 acid per uranium, right? I thought the buffer would be just the 200 that shows, and then, yeah, then that would be it. But I guess it has 900 in total. Well, because I moused over it and it said one acid per. Yeah. So on the right side it says 1 sulfuric acid per mining operation. Is a mining operation 1 uranium, or are there multiple operations per actual mine? Okay, cool. Alright, so with all that going, we're gonna continue mining over here. Again, you can see all of our mining is dried up. We still have a little bit of iron coming in, but that'll soon dry up as well. So I'm just gonna mine this out. Right here should be a continuation of the iron vein that you can see. This entire vein here. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna pick all this up and then bring it all north like I was planning to do in the beginning. And then we'll move copper up here as well and grab all this. Now that I have landfills, I can mine here easier. And then once this is done, then we'll continue mining a reason to mine when we don't have to. But I'm still scared of the evolution a little bit. I'd like to prolong that time as much as possible. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. That's why I'm working on it, but we're still a little bit away from it. So while we should be fine once that's done, trying to be safe than sorry at the moment. And we should mine this out anyways. Why have it if we don't mine it in the first place? So I'm just forcing myself to do the right thing. Logically speaking. Even if the logic doesn't check out, it still checks out, okay? $300, that's good enough for me. I'll use you. We had a stash of stone there. Interesting. In you go. I still have all this oil. I was naive. I thought, man, there's no way we're gonna get enough oil to last us the rest of the game. I better grab all that we can early on. But no, we're completely fine on oil for now because I just haven't been using it very well. This is all full. These are basically full. But it's good to have that backup just in case. All right. Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video. If you're looking for more content, I got some playlists on your screen right now. And if you've enjoyed any of my videos, I'd really appreciate it if you could throw me a like, comment, or subscription. They'd really help me out a lot. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.